I am Kemesa. I am 28 years old. I was born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica. I'm now living in Atlanta, and I did the most big girl thing, any 28 years old can do. Purchased my first home. Ever since I was 17, thereabout, my grandmother used to drill in my head, make sure you get something for yourself, make sure you have your own. I knew that I wanted to take it a next step further in acquiring my first home, but not necessarily for me, but as a investment property. And I'm proud to say, after so much years of sacrifice, I was able to do just that. I purchased an 11-bedroom property in Jamaica. I felt proud, so I did big. I don't do anything mediocre. So why not go big and done? So yes, 11 bedroom. I read this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and that introduced me to investing, the world of making your money work for you. And one way I sought to have that happen was to just go into real estate and not only investing in single home property, but multi-owned property. There's never a good time. There's never a perfect moment. You just have to act now. Go and get a pre-approval. Even if you don't think you're qualified, go and get pre-approved to see what you can afford. Then based on the pre-approval, you can decide if you want to eliminate certain liabilities from your life for the next 12 months or whatever, so you can save up enough for the deposit. Or what other ventures can I bring in revenue with, whether it's online job opportunities after your 9 to 5. Let's be realistic. You have to do some additional work that is required if you don't want to lower your expenses. You can always add more. In addition to that, how long and how much do you need to save? You have to be very specific. And if you want, you can also reach out to the bank as well and have that meeting with them or a phone conversation to see how much do I need to put into this fixed deposit, because a lot of banks have saving plans to save up to purchasing the down payment for the house. So when I first bought the property, of course, it was a fixer-upper. It was terrible. The walls wasn't painted. It wasn't paved. The floor was just be a bush and mosquito and infested and it stink. It was terrible. But I saw the vision. I knew what it could be. I thought, being the overachiever as I am, I thought I would take 3 months to fix up an 11-bedroom property. Yes. 3 months I thought it would take me. It ended up taking me a whole year before anybody could actually move into the property to actually fix it up. And not to mention, while I purchased the property, persons were living in the property, so I had to get them out of the property, and the owner couldn't even help me. The previous owner couldn't even help me to kick them out. So I had to start renovating while they're in the property. Don't ask me how I do it, just know say God give you things where you can bear, and sometimes test him, get a little bit more. So I pursued, I delivered. And I'm proud of the home now. It's so beautiful. Know that it's not gonna happen overnight. It's a lengthy progress. Even if you have the deposit, it still takes 12 months to even get the property, to find some property, to get the land transferred over to your name, to have the lawyers. It's going to take time. So be patient with yourself. God knows. I don't have patience, but I know I wanted that, and I know the bigger picture. So you have to be patient with yourself. Don't beat yourself up if you make a mistake. If the lawyer is taking forever, be very relentless. Call them, bother them. Worse, spend your money, bother them. Even if you call them 5 times for the day, forget one something done, call them. Because at the end of the day, it's your goal and it's your dream and it's your accomplishment. So nobody else is responsible but you to make sure that happens.